Hi, so this tutorial is about how to BYOK, aka bring your own key into Trae. And I know that there are times that you probably want to use the API keys for the models that you prefer. So this video is going to walk you through how you can add your own custom models with your own API keys into Trae and build faster with that. So let's take an example of this. Let's say that I want to use the GPT-5 with my own API keys instead of using GPT-5 on Trae or all these other many models inside Trae. So the way that you can go is to first go to Add Models, where you can see that we are able to select our providers and select our models and select the API and fill in the API keys. And let's do that. So for GPT-5, let's select OpenAI. And for the models, okay, looks like our team haven't added the GPT-5 into this model drop-down list, but never mind, we can do it in the other way. And it's also a good time for me to show you how to add model IDs when it's not actually listed in the drop-down. So what we can do is to select the other models. And then for here, I think the GPT-5, the model ID might be something else other than the GPT-5. So let's go quickly check it out. So for here, you can actually click on check the ID on the provider. And this will redirect us to the OpenAI platform. And let's check it out. Okay, so click on the link. It gets us redirected to the OpenAI platform. And let's check the correct ID name for GPT-5. So if you go here, and we want to select the default. So yeah, so it looks like this one is the correct ID name for the new model. And let's copy it. Now that we added our model ID, let's add the API key. And clicking on the Get API Keys, this also directs you to the OpenAI platform for getting your API keys. Let's just check it out. And now we're on the OpenAI platform. And if you go to create a new secret key, you can give it a name for demo. And this one, I'll choose as the default. Okay. I'm going to hide my keys for a second and copy it. And now we are back to the Trae IDE to add the key. You can add the API keys, just copy paste here. And let's add the model. Cool. Right now that you can see that the GPT-5, our own custom GPT-5 model is added to Trae. And you can always edit it or update the new API keys. And if you don't want it, you can delete it or you can disable it when you are working on some other projects that you don't want to use this key. Let's go back to chat. And for here, if you want to select your own custom models, you can see that right now you can select the custom model that we just created. So we take GPT-5 for example in this tutorial, but it's basically the same for adding all the other custom models where you have to get the ID providers right and then get your own API keys. And ta-da, that's all for today.